Hi, it's Angie, and I'm going to go through a little bit of a core work exercise. And so with the core, I'm going to be hitting all the muscles. So it's not just in the front. We're going to be working the rectus abdominis, the obliques, the transverse abdominis, everything that wraps around. Also on the back, on the erector spinae. So we're going to pull all that together, and it's going to be very effective. The main thing with this is as you go through these exercises, you want to be tight, really tight, so where you can feel firmness underneath where the belly button is. As you go through the exercises and you get fatigued, you're going to lose that. And when you do, then you need to take a break. And it's only a couple of seconds, and then you'll be able to come back into it. But do take that quick break when you need it, and then just jump right back in. The first thing I'm going to do is sit down on the mat, the legs straight out, and I'm going to go through a roll down. So some of these exercises have a little bit of a Pilates base to them, and again, very effective. So sit straight, legs out, bring up the arms. Now sit back just behind the tailbone, make a big C scoop with the abs. This is where you really want them to be tight. And from here, going to roll down really, really slow, just hitting each vertebrae at a time. You're not going to lay all the way back though, just to where the shoulder blades touch. Bring the arms back, and then on the exhale, slowly peel up and over. And again, you don't want to use the arms for momentum. You want to keep them back as long as possible. Bring the chin up, exhale, and up and over. I'm going to do that just a couple more times. And up, and for the last one. And bring that up. All right, so somewhere in there you have a sticking spot that's really difficult. We're gonna go back to that, and that's that point where it's hard to get up and past. So we're gonna come down to that position. For me, it's about right there. I'm gonna hold that for a second. From there, I'm gonna bring the arms up overhead, tightening up through the abs. And from here, I'm going to bow and arrow, one arm back and up. Twisting, keeping the feet down. Turning, pulling back, reaching around behind, again, twisting through the upper body. We'll do that one more time. Bring that up, and then I'm going to lay all the way down, take the legs straight up into the air. From here, I'm going to pull up through the core, lifting up through the head. If at any time that's too much, you can always lay the head down, but bringing it up just has a little bit more of a challenge to it. I'll take one leg out, toes are pointed. I'm gonna lift up through the upper body and switch the legs. And as I do this, the main thing is I want to hold those hips totally still. I'm not rocking through the upper body at all. And then I'm going to add a little pulse to the bottom leg. And right here is where you might start to feel the abs starting to go. And if they are, again, take that couple of seconds and then come right back up into it. We'll just do a couple more of these. And then bring both feet back up into the air. And the arms are going to go down. And from here, I'm going to lower through the legs, keeping them together. Right here, I want to go only as low as I can go before my low back starts to pop up. So right there. And then I'm going to crisscross up for 4 and down slow. And up, crisscross for 4 and down. And one more time. Lengthen through the legs. All right, the knees are going to come in like you're sitting in a chair. The arms, they're going to reach out behind, and you're going to come around, grab on behind those legs, and then open up into a V, swing the arms around, bring that body back up. It's very slow. You're having to hold the body up after you release the legs. And one more on that. Good. All right, the legs are going to go back up. The hands are going to come down. We're going to bring it down to about a 45-degree angle again. Keep that back down. Tighten up through the lower part of the abs. We're going to pulse the arms. In here, we're going to inhale for 5 breaths. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. And exhale. Bring those knees in. lower down through the head, and then I'm gonna take it over, and I'm gonna hit some low back, and then we'll go on to each side. From here, I want to take the arms straight out in front, the legs out. Everything's gonna raise up into the air at once. Only thing on the floor is your belly. And then I'm gonna take the arms back, touch the thighs, opening up the legs, and then back in and down. When I go down, it's not a rest, it's just finding that floor. The head goes with the hands. And you're working all through your back on this also, upper back and lower back. Even the glutes and the backs of the legs, the whole back side's working. One more. Now I'm gonna bring them together and alternate. Lengthen. And 4 more. 3, 2, last one, hands to the sides. Press it back, bring it down. And up into a tabletop. From here, I'm gonna walk the hands right underneath the shoulders and press up into a plank. Now, I'm going to take my weight, put it over into my left hand, and extend out the right arm. Here, I wanna keep the hips totally straight, and then I wanna bring it down and switch without rocking through the hips. And then I'm gonna lower down as slow as possible, counting to about 4. I'm gonna hold it, and then let's drop it through, press up into the backs of the arms, come back up into a plank, and again I'm going to lower it down, hold, drop it through, press in. Let's do that one more time. Come up, hold that plank, and lower down slow, hold, drop through, and press back. Sit back. All right, you can shake out the hands. If it bothers your wrists anytime, you can be up onto the fists also. Now I'm gonna take one leg straight up into the air, keeping the hips square. I'm gonna bring that knee in between the hands, and then I'm going to turn, and then I'm gonna come back, take that leg up, bring it back in, and rotate it out to the side. Turn. And then I'm gonna add on here. If that's too much, just stay with what we were doing. But you're gonna bring that leg under, extend that leg, and come back. And one more to the other side. Bring that knee in, out, and extend. Press back. All right, going into the side. I'll do one thing for one side. Take the legs out at about an angle, put the feet together. Hand is here for balance. Lift up through your legs. You're gonna feel your obliques engage. From there, we're gonna take the legs back into a small circle. You wanna keep hip over hip, not rocking. And then hold that up. Take the legs out, forward and back. Again, your body's gonna wanna go forward and back, so you have to hold that. And then bring the legs together and lift straight up. Really on fire right there. And last one, bring the knees in and open up. And that's it, you can do the other side.